What up, world? I'm Steve, founder and CEO of CryptoCoreanUniversity.com, home of the #1 crypto classes. This is where we keep crypto simple. Today, another exciting video, the startling truth of Bitcoin's next bull run. If you're new here, join the movement, hit that subscribe button right now, and everybody hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you. It's great to see you. Monday is back and we have an incredible video. First, I want to share with you a thought on our previous YouTube video coming in from Katzen. Katzen had signed up to a handful of other TA courses and found ours and absolutely was blown away, calling it, quote, the best material I have seen with clear graphics, clear explanations, clear demonstrations. I want you to be next on this journey of getting a strategy. I cannot stress enough how important it is to have a strategy. If you are wondering if Bitcoin is going to go up or down on the next move and that's stressing you out and you're always checking your phone for the prices, you don't have a strategy, and today is the day you're going to get this strategy, and we have an incredible savings happening right now. You're going to sign up to this diamond combo if you've been in crypto just a few months. It'll be the first link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. Save $600 on this combo right now. You're going to sign up to this gold combo if you've been in crypto around 1 year. It'll be the second link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. Guys, when you sign up, you're going to unlock the 6 powerful bonus classes, free access to Coinergy, and unlimited email support. It's time for you to get yourself a strategy. Okay, as we move into this video, it is going to be absolutely jam-packed with so much information. I cannot wait to share this with you. We have brand new charts to show you. We have some updates from the Bitcoin shorts chart, which is absolutely shocking what's happening there. And let's jump into what's happening right now. But first, before we start, I'm wearing a green shirt. This does not mean the bull market or the bull rally is starting right now. Let's be clear about that. Watch our previous video to see what we think about the market right as we speak. Okay, you can see that market cycles are clear on this chart. Market cycles are the most important thing when we're discussing any moves in crypto. Everything moves in cycles. We're going to look at a cycle today that's fascinating, the next bull run. And there's a lot of things that are going to really shock you about that cycle. You know, you can see that the cycle when we're in green and orange is quite drastic, and then we move into blue and green for the bull. Now, market cycles will dictate the biggest chances to lose money or the biggest chance to gain money. They're massive. They're incredibly important, and we're going to dig deep into the details today so that you can be better prepared. Market cycles, including this one, which we called out more than a year ago, is absolutely one of the biggest things to happen in crypto in the past 2 years. This was a death cross forming on the one-day chart. We made this video a little over a year ago, and we said we're going to go into a death cross into a bear market, and prices would decline for a year. That's what we said in this video more than a year ago, and we know what happened since then. When we made this video, it was not a popular thing to say. Another market cycle is if we zoom in here, you can see as the green line is progressing in a bull market, the green line ended and changed colors. This was at exactly the time of the 3-day death cross, which was the second biggest thing to happen in 2018. We also called this out well before it happened, and we predicted a move from 6K down to our 200-week moving average. These are big market moves, and when you understand them, you can save so much money and make money on top of it. And you can see on this video, which we made recently, was at that point where we were on our 200-day moving average, which we had called for. And if we go here to a chart that I really want to dig into a little bit more, it's the greed and fear chart, right? We need to understand, is there a lot of fear in the market or greed? And then we can really make educated decisions on what's going to happen. But when we were down there on the 200-week moving average, we were down at 9. meaning there was so much fear in the market. Everybody had thought we would drop lower. Everybody was panic selling. And you could see just in the past more than a year, we hadn't been this low. There was so much fear in the market. When there's a lot of fear, prices go up, just like they did when we were back here, when we had, you guys remember February 5th, February 6th, it was a disaster. That was when there was a lot of fear. When there's a lot of greed, prices go up. It's really simple. So we knew that. We understand these big market cycles. And when we made this video, right when we were on the 200-week moving average, you can see the date here on December 15th, we said that there was going to be a legendary rally. It ended up being the largest rally in the past 7 months, simply because it was a market cycle. So now that we have a little bit under our belt, we understand market cycles, I want to look at 4 really important identifications of this next bull run. Things that are going to be a little bit shocking, a little bit out of the ordinary. And I want you guys to think about, what's your biggest question about this next bull run? And we're going to uncover 4 biggest questions here, and I'm going to show you charts to really walk you through them. So right now, think about what your 4 questions are. Your biggest topics for this bull market. What are they? And let's see if they make this our charts. Let's cover the first one. What will trigger the start? So we know that a bull market is obviously going to happen at some point. But what's going to trigger it? Now, I want to break it down in a simple way, as we do with everything we do here on YouTube for learning, right? We're just going to talk about 2 things that are going to trigger the next bull run, right? The first one is the 20-week moving average. What we want to do is hold it as support. Why? Simply because during a bull market, we hold it as support the entire bull. And when we enter a bear market, we simply hold it as resistance. It's really, really simple. Crypto can be really complicated. It can be very stressed out. It can be overwhelming. It can leave you checking your phone all day for prices, but it doesn't need to be that way. If crypto is stressing you out, that means you don't have a strategy. Now, we know that the 20-week moving average is coming down here, and we are holding right on it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. We are holding right on it. So what we want to see is a break through the 20-week and hold it as support. This will tell us that the bull market is very close. What we're looking for is this move here. So we understand that we're more than likely in this part of the move where the 20-week moving average may push us down and more than likely head back to our 200-week moving average and have the 20-week still getting in our way. And then we're going to break above it. When we see this type of movement, we know that we've unlocked the bull market. We've unleashed the bull market. That's what we're looking for in really simple terminology. You can see that right after we had this, we had our technical double bottom, and we knew that, okay, we had a check mark on the 20-week holding support, check mark on our technical double bottom, we're off to the races. Okay, so that's number 1, what we're looking for in terms of when does this bull market really start. Let's look at number 2. So right here, we're on a weekly chart, right? Obviously the 20-week moving average. We're gonna move to a daily chart and unlock a couple other moving averages. We're gonna go ahead and hide this one, right? And we're gonna unhide these 2. So right now, what we're putting on the chart is our 50-week, our 50-day moving average in the green, and then the 200-day moving average in the red. We all know that to really, truly enter a bull market, we have to have a golden cross. We had covered this on a lot of videos because it's a major market move. It's a change from a bull to a bear, or sorry, from a bear to a bull. It is legendary. We have been using this in technical analysis way before I was born, decades before I was born. And by the way, there's a lot of false information about the Golden Cross and Death Cross. They're not theories, right? These are imprinted in day-to-day activities from all professional traders all around planet Earth. The golden cross is very, very, very powerful. Just like the death cross happened here, the golden cross, we're looking for the 50-day to break above the 200-day. You can see we're starting to have some curvature here, but what we're really looking for, and we'll go back in history to really see it clearly, we're looking for a clear break, and more than likely it's going to happen around that 20-week moving average break. Do you remember the structure of the 20-week? The 20-week happened right above prices were here, right? We want to hold it as support. And look where the golden cross happened. Right identical in the same position as when we broke above on the 20-week. So we're looking for this kind of price action. We're also looking for this kind of cross. We know that those two things lined up, and then we had our technical double bottom. We had this was our true golden cross here in October, and then we were off to the races. These, simply put, are the two things we have to look for to know that officially the bull market has started. I know there's a lot of noise out there right now that we are in a bull market right now, that things have turned around and that prices are going to go sky high. We're going to break out of these different patterns and head to the moon now. And you see a lot of bullish talk right now in Bitcoin, and we can go to our monitor and know that, okay, we have a lot of bullish talk because we had a lot of greed in the market. You can see the greed was at our highest level in recent memory. And again, whenever there's a lot of greed, prices go down. And you may say, well, Steve, when there's a lot of excitement in Bitcoin, wouldn't prices go up? I don't understand. When there's a lot of fear and everyone's panicking, shouldn't prices continue to go down? Unfortunately, 90 to 95% of humans will be wrong about crypto. They will fail. They will lose money. This is a fact. It's not my opinion. So we need to do the opposite of the herd. When there's a lot of fear and everyone thinks prices are going to go down, they almost always go up. Just like when we had a lot of greed here, prices have fallen since then, albeit not drastically. You can see it's not drastic. However, when we're up here, it's time to be fearful. It's not time to be excited. So now that we understand these market moves, what else do we need to know about the bull market? All right, there's 4 things, and I want your questions to be coming to mind because we're going to uncover the next one here, and we'll see if yours is on our list. So we're going to uncover it right here and see what it is. So this is a big one. How fast are we really going to rise? What's realistic, Steve? Please don't give us, a lot of the bull talk or the bear talk. What I'm here for is the honest truth. I never fluff anything up for you guys. My words are never paid for. We don't do paid ads on this channel, although people are begging for it every day. They're telling me to name my price. We just won't do it ever. It's always going to be straight from my heart, the cold, hard truth, and only information from the charts. We don't pull from news ever on this channel, and we never will because the news is poison. And I remember a quote that somebody had written in our comment section of a video, which was really powerful. The quote is, "Show me the chart, I will tell you the news." It couldn't be more true. So let's get into this chart. It's very exciting, very powerful. Wait till you see this trend and understand this big picture. It's going to be mind-blowing how important this is for the next bull run. I can't wait to show you this. The stages. There are stages to a bull market, and we're going to dig into the charts so you can really see why. But the first stage is outlined here in this trend line. And you can see that we know that we had a golden cross in October. See this bar here? That marked the beginning of the bull run. And you can see our trend line here. It's kind of like, well, we'll get to that in a minute. But take a look at this. That was stage 1. Stage 1 accounted for almost 600 days, okay? We know that our total market move from when we entered a bull market to the top of the bull market was about 800 days. We know that roughly 75% of the move here is going relatively slow. And then we went on an absolute rocket ship, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and draw a trend line from the second move. Now just take a look at this, right? Picture it as if you're in, you're on an escalator, or you're on a rocket ship, or you're in an airplane. You're taking off in some way. Maybe you're on a roller coaster. But the first wave, relatively slow, right? If you're on a roller coaster and you get in and you start going up, and the incline is not very intense, you know, okay, this roller coaster is not going to be very, very good. I'm not going to have a lot of fun. But take a look at the second move here. When you're on a roller coaster and you're just getting in and it goes up like this really slowly, you know something crazy is about to happen. All right, take a look at these two trend lines. It's really, really important that we understand the difference between the two. 75% of the move is very slow because of all these resistance points, which we're going to get into in a minute. The second part is relatively fast, just 25% of the time. 1/4 of the time is spent on this real true rocket ship. This second move is going to happen after we pass 20,000. It's going to be short-lived. The media is really going to take it and throw it everywhere. This is when Aunt Sally is going to be talking about how she just bought Bitcoin and has never invested anything in her life, but she's telling you about Bitcoin. That's when you know it's time to be very cautious. And again, we're going to go back to our chart here. When everyone's really greedy, when Aunt Sally's throwing her life savings in, we are cautious because we know the end is near. So simply put, these two trend lines, and just take a look at it from a mathematical standpoint, right? Let's draw a trend angle so we can understand what type of angle we're dealing with here. So this angle is about 20%. The incline, 20%, right? Let's see what this one is. Wow. This one's 52, more than double, right? Twice as steep as the first move. But again, this one 75%, this one 25%. Now let's dig into it from a different angle and we can understand what causes this. Why is the incline not very steep for the high majority of the bull market? 600 days we're growing, but not rapid growth. But why? It's simply put, the resistance. Okay, we have our yellow lines marked here, and we're going to get into what resistance points are in our current market in a moment. But let's dig into this a minute. We can see here that back in 2014, 2015, and again, this is really powerful stuff. I want you to keep this in mind as we enter our next bull market, because you're going to be so far ahead of the other humans. Look at that resistance point. It took us all of these candles to break it. Then we had another resistance point. And again, if you want to know what's going to happen, look left in the chart. The answers are always there. Always, always, always. They're not in the news. They're not in hype or drama. They're in the charts. It's not our opinions, it's just the facts. Take a look. Extreme support, extreme resistance leads to extreme resistance. And it took us a lot of time to break that. And the next level was this one. It took us a long time. Look at these. These are monthly candles, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months to pass this. 6 months to pass this level. Look at how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months to pass the previous level. Look at how many months this one. And extended, maybe 8 months. These are major levels, and it takes many months to pass. We're moving very slowly, however, in an uptrend, but it's not aggressive. And again, this is 75% of our next bull run is going to be battling these levels. So what are these levels? Let's dig into it. So much learning in today's video. We're dropping all sorts of knowledge on this next bull market to really make it simple and clear. Take a look. Here's our first level, around 6,300. It's a major level. Expect this to be a battle towards the end of this calendar year. We expect this to happen. Okay, towards the end of this calendar year, expect us to be battling this level. And it's not going to be easy, right? The next level right here, 10K. Big even numbers in crypto or any investing are monumental. right? 10K, 20K, monumental. Just like 1K was monumental back here. Just like $20 was monumental back here. Big even numbers get the attention of the media, and Aunt Sally's going to be throwing her life savings in there, and it's going to happen again, right? So 10K, this is when you'll start to see the media really pick it up. And you may say, well, Steve, the media is already talking about Bitcoin. Yes, but it's nothing like they're going to talk about it at 10K. And then when we pass 20K, it's going to be ridiculous how much fraud and scams are going on, and everything's going to be overvaluated, and this cycle will repeat itself. But we will be ready. So make sure you subscribe with notifications on so you can see these big trends play out way before everyone else gets their hands on them, okay? Now, after 10K, what are we battling next? There's two levels. Number one, take a look at, again, this is monthly chart. Take a look at these two monthly candles here, right? Our double top, essentially with our bodies of the candle, happened at the exact same price point, right at about 14K, right? The bodies of candles are very important. Okay, so 14K, it's going to be a battle, and then obviously 20K. When we pass 20K, that's when we're going to go into this 25% of the bull market move, right? And it's going to be fascinating. So we'll be on top of that. And again, make sure to subscribe with notifications on so that we can stay ahead, just like we stayed ahead with this video, which predicted the largest rally in the past 7 months, and this video, which predicted this video which predicted a bear market for the next year, both of which nobody was talking about at the time. When we predicted this legendary move, the fear was incredible. Everyone thought we were falling below this level. But again, it's just market cycles. So as we dig into the next, we're going to get into our next two identifications of the bull market. Very exciting stuff. And then I'm going to share with you the short chart. Okay, the shorts chart. We're going to update you on that because there's something very shocking happening in that chart. It's very, very important. But first, let's take a look at a review on our website from Andrew. Andrew was hesitant to take the classes. Andrew bit the bullet. He knew he needed a strategy, signed up, and was absolutely amazed. He took two smaller trades first to see if my strategy was really working. The first two trades were winning trades, 9% to 14% gains, which is phenomenal. People would kill for 9 to 14%. But then he decided to really test the waters. His third trade, 77% gain in a bear market using the strategies from class. A strategy is everything. You've been waiting to take these classes. You've been thinking about taking these classes. I want you to be the next Andrew with your review here and we talking about it on our videos. Strategy is everything. How do you know you don't have a strategy? If you're worried about Bitcoin going up or down the next move, if you're worried about it, you don't have a strategy. If you're worried about, did I buy or sell at the right time? Should I buy now or should I sell? What should I do? You don't have a strategy. If you're constantly checking your phone at the prices of crypto, you don't have a strategy. You need a strategy. A strategy is the difference between being a winner and a failure in crypto. Remember, 95% of people will fail. I don't want you to be in the 95%. Let's get you signed up. We have massive savings right now. Here's how to sign up. You're going to sign up to this combo if you've been in crypto just a few months. It'll be the very first link right down in the description. The link for you inside the video right here. Save $600 with our diamond combo. You're going to sign up to the gold combo if you've been in crypto around 1 year. It'll be the very first link, second link, right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. Now, let's get into the next two things. We had talked about what is on your list. What is on your list for your most important things of the bear market? And I'm very curious. Let me know in the comments if you've had the first two on your list. Here, let's unveil number 3. What should I watch for during the bull run? What specific thing can I watch for to really let me know, are we on track with the bull market or not? And it's really simple, just like all of our videos with powerful information. I couldn't be more powerful than this one. Unfortunately, we talked about this 20-week moving average about 2 months ago. I've seen it on a lot of videos. I've gotten a lot of messages. Steve, people are taking your 20-week. It's fine, guys. Don't worry about things like that. They're spreading our message. That's okay. But the 20-week is really, simply put, the most powerful indicator in crypto, hands down. Nothing's even close. And people will say, Steve, how come you keep sharing all of this information here on YouTube for free? You're stupid, you're silly, you should sell this information. But I honestly, I believe what goes around comes around. At the end of the day, what I want to do is inspire people to really achieve their goals with money. Money's this thing that stresses a lot of people out, and investing specifically is generally only for the rich, and I don't like that at all. And I just want to change people's lives with investing. So I give a ridiculous amount of information away for free to help everybody. And again, in life, really, what goes around comes around. And it couldn't be more true. Believe me, I'm living proof of that. So yeah, I'm going to give it away. I'm going to continue to give it away. So 20-week moving average, write it down, put it next to your computer, make a post-it. This is very important. And again, when we break above it, then we know it's game on, and we need to stay above it. And during these market moves, there are legendary market moves as well. These are massive corrections. Again, we're on a weekly chart here, but these are massive corrections. Generally, crypto will correct at least 30% and up to 60% during a bull market, and everyone will freak out. During this, the media will be saying, oh my God, we're re-entering a bear market. We're going to lower numbers, but we're smarter than that. We're a couple steps ahead of the other humans. Look, we held exact support. During this, everyone's freaking out. Oh my God, we're crashing back down. This is the end of the bull market. No, we held support directly right on our moving average. We are well ahead of the game. Same with here. These are big 30, 40, 50% moves. So if there's one thing you watch during the bull market, it's the 20-week moving average. And we know from all sorts of history, from almost 9 years of history, this has held true every single time. Again, bull market, holding it as support. Support number 1, support number 2, look at this. And support number 3, when we break it, bear market, clear cut bear market. Then when we break above it, it's game on. It's time to pay back in the bull market. But again, just like previously, these first levels, you can see this resistance is incredibly powerful. It takes a lot of time. Again, this is a weekly chart, but just see how much time it took us. 350 days to really battle these 2 to 3 levels here. 350 days to battle this. This is why the bull markets are always in 2 stages. The majority is battling the levels, and that blow off about 25% roughly. You can see the same thing happened back here in 2012, 2013. 75% battle, 25% glory. So again, it's going to happen again because it's happened every single time we've had a bear market. But again, if you look at the charts and you want to make it simple, this is the indicator for you. Now, let's get to the next piece of information here. Last but not least, let's see how many you have gotten from our list of 4, the 4 most critical questions. Number 4 is, how high are we really going to go in this bull market, and what's going to kill it? What's going to stop the bull market? How do we know it's going to be over? Well, one thing we're going to keep a close eye on is our greed. What's our greed looking like? When there's a lot of greed, we're really getting ready to sell. And again, if you don't have a strategy, these things are going to be really difficult. But my students, it's going to be unfair how much money we're going to make in this next market cycle. But again, what you want to do is really focus in on the simple things. So we're going to take a look at this chart and really understand, first and foremost, what's going to kill this next bull market. So we have the monthly chart here. What's going to kill the market is the same thing that killed it in the 6 previous big corrections and the 2 other big bear markets. It's greed. Simply put, in one word, it's greed. When Aunt Sally and all of her friends are investing in Bitcoin, it's time to get the hell out. It's time to sell. And when there's a lot of hype, when let me put it another way. When everybody calls for Bitcoin to go a lot higher, substantially higher, it's big warning signs. Okay? Big warning signs. Same thing's going to happen again. We're going to be warning people like crazy, even though you guys will be yelling at me, Steve, don't give all this information away for free. What are you doing? We're going to be warning people. I do not want to see people lose their hard-earned money again. We're going to have a louder voice. We had a loud voice before, but not a lot of people were watching us. Now we've got a powerful voice, and we're going to make sure that we really protect people. But yeah, greed, in one word, is what's going to kill the next market. But again, it's fine. Those are market cycles. These are the ebbs and flow market cycles, and it's healthy. We need to have that. And we needed it back here, and now we're getting ready for our next cycle, which is great. Now, the big question, how high will we go? So we know that we had a golden cross in October. We know this. We know that after our golden cross, it took us about almost 800 days to our top. So the trick is, when's our golden cross going to happen? And how about the time period before then? And then the real question, we can understand time and price. But let's understand time first and then price second. We know from our charts back here about the golden cross, okay? The golden cross more than likely is going to happen right after that 20-week cross and right after that time period that we had previously. And more than likely, we're looking at potentially having this cross. You can see, we'll just do a measured move from our bottom to June, July, which we talked about in previous videos. It's going to be a pretty big period for us. June and July, mark that on your calendars. But it's looking like, you can see from a time period, from a bottom to the cross, June, July, it's looking like is quite possible. If it is June or July, let's understand what realistically could happen. So if it is June or July, which again, it's going to be, there's a lot of folks in this current market right now that believe we're going a lot higher. And then there's a whole big group of people that believe the bottom is not in. Those two big groups of people could be wrong, right? We've seen in a lot of our videos, we said wait until March when things really start to form in the charts, where we're not using opinions, we're just using facts. And the facts are starting to make the surface that the bottom could be in. And again, our biggest test of the year is this next one in the next month to 6 weeks, this test of the 200-week moving average. But let's say hypothetically we hold it. Let's understand what would happen if we had a golden cross in June or July, and then roughly 800 days from there, it puts us into the end of the year in 2021. Towards the end of the year in 2021. Right? That's if we keep the same type of structure that we've had for the past 8 or 9 years, which is pretty likely, right? These are rough estimates, not exact days or times of the day. But more importantly, how about the price? And let me give you a very exciting analogy here. We're going to take a very simple approach to uncovering what the price could look like. Okay? And we've talked about price in a different video we did probably 3-4 months ago. But let's uncover it in a really simple way. We can look at our previous tops, right? We've had 3 previous big tops on the monthly chart for the 8 or 9 year history. From our top here, and we'll go ahead from the candle, from our top to top, this was about 3,500%, meaning from this top to our new top, 3,500%. But there was a pattern forming. From this top to the next top, it took a little bit different spin. You can see like the sheer formation of this move was drastic, and our next move less. The reason is simple. There was more money, meaning less volatility. So we can expect that trend to continue. But at what rate did it continue? We know that from this top to here, we're about 1,700%, or roughly half. So this move, the next move was half of that. So if we moved half again, we're talking roughly 850% from this top, which would put us well into the mid $100,000 range. But let's use some logic as well, not only this simple mathematical equation. We know that this $20 level was a big even level. We battled with it, we got rejected from it. We know that the $1,000 level, big even number, rejected. 20,000, same. So 100,000 is going to be that number I'm really watching in the next bull market. We're probably going to battle with it, and we may get beat over the head with it. We may never reach it in this next bull market, but it's going to be a major one. 50,000 will be major, 100,000 will be more major. So that's the number that I have in my mind, not my opinion, just based on the charts and based on how this market moves. 100,000 will be pretty substantial. So keep an eye on that. Now, we're going to get into the Bitcoin shorts chart. Something fascinating is happening. We need to dig into it and see what it's telling us. So we covered this chart at length many times, and we had been forming this trend for the better part of 1 year. We had been holding this trend line and holding support and bouncing and holding support and bouncing. And again, when shorts are low, price goes down. When shorts are high, price goes up. And you may say, well, Steve, I don't get it. When everybody's shorting Bitcoin, shouldn't it go down? Nope, it goes up every time. And the reason is simple. 95% of humans will fail at trading. So again, when all the humans are shorting, price goes up. Now, what we also know is we hold this trend line, and then something fascinating happened. We broke it. We broke this trend line, but not only did we break this trend line, we broke this trend line with the biggest candle we have had in more than a year. What does that mean? Just take a look at this candle. I believe it's about 35%. Let's take a look. Okay, 34.75. About 35% is this candle. And we know that this candle, just based on sheer positioning, is far bigger than any other candle we've had since this one, since January. What happened in January? Well, we changed trends. Isn't that right? We had this incredible bull market. We reached January and we changed trends from a bull market to a bear market. It was simply a change of trends, that massive candle, and a break of the trend. And that's just what happened here. We broke our trend. Now we're holding resistance. This is a new trend. This is the position of a new trend, a long-term trend. What does it mean in simple terms? It means this is a pretty good sign that we have moved from a bear market and we're moving as we speak into a bull market. Doesn't mean the bull market is here today or tomorrow. It's simply a big picture change in trends. And that's what you look for in terms of momentum in the market to understand when it's shifting momentum. And this, my friends, is a clear shift. So take a look at this candle, how massive it is. That's that January candle. And this one, our biggest in recent memory. So very, very, very powerful stuff. This video has been jam-packed with learning. I know we showed you a lot of charts, but let's get to one tweet that came in. Quote, "Crypto Crew U classes and videos are unparalleled in quality and precision. I now successfully apply what I learned in the classes to other markets as well as crypto. I cannot stress how powerful a strategy is. When you don't have a strategy, you're constantly stressed out. Should I buy now, or should I sell, or what should I do, or should I wait? Is Bitcoin going to go up from here or down from here?" If those thoughts are in your mind, you don't have a strategy. If you're always checking the prices on your phone, you don't have a strategy. When you have a strategy, this game becomes easy and stress-free. That's what you need. You've been waiting to sign up to the classes. Put your foot down and get the classes you deserve so you can be on the right track as we enter this pivotal bull market. You're going to sign up to this combo, the diamond combo, if you've been in crypto just a few months. It'll be the second link right down in the description. Sorry, the first link down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. You're going to sign up to the gold combo if you've been in crypto around 1 year. It'll be the second link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. And by the way, if you sign up to these 2 combos, you will unlock the 6 powerful bonus classes and free access to Coinigy and unlimited email support through your journey of learning. Now, Steve's secrets to success today is going to be a great one. I can't wait to get to it. I've been waiting to share this piece of information for you for a while. This is my favorite part of the video. Mondays are now my favorite day of the week. Let me know in the comments if Monday is now your favorite day of the week. Every Monday, we're going to be dropping a fresh new video. But what I want you to do right now is, if you're watching on a phone, take your phone and flip it vertical and look at the subscribe button. If you're watching on a computer, scroll down a little bit below the video. Do that right now and look at this subscribe button. If it's red, boom, hit that button right now. You don't want red in crypto. Nobody wants red in crypto. And hit that bell as well so it's got those little wings. Do that right now. If you're on a mobile, turn your phone upright, hit that subscribe button. On a computer, scroll down, hit that subscribe button. Now, what I want you to do is share this in one place. One place. You are learning substantial amounts of information. Spread the wealth. Again, what goes around comes around. Share it in one place right now. Then there are 2 ways to be more involved with our community. I get questions all the time. Steve, how can I be more involved? What can I do? Please tell me, what do I need to do so I can get more information from you? What you want to do is, right above my head, go to the website cryptocrewuniversity.com. Go there right now, cryptocrewuniversity.com, and scroll to the bottom and sign up to our email list. Just put your email here and boom, hit that subscribe button. The second thing you can do is follow us on Twitter at CryptoCrewU. So go there right now, follow us on Twitter. Those are the 2 things you can do right now to be more involved. Now, let's get to Steve's secrets to success. Oh, this is a powerful one. We started a Speak to a Graduate program last week. Huge success. So if you have been interested in the classes, but you just have some questions, you're a little bit on the fence and you want to speak to a graduate, the graduates had phone calls, emails, or Twitter, as you prefer. Write us an email right here, info@cryptocrewuniversity.com. We'll set you up with a graduate to speak to. Also, if you have any questions about the classes, write to us there and we'll get you with the answers that you need, the answers that you deserve. Ooh, here's the next one. This is going to be a good one. I like to highlight folks that are very inspirational on our videos. So attention to my students. If you're a student, perk your ears up. I want to see a comment from you before you took my classes and after. I'm going to look for something that's very from the heart and really inspirational, and we'll highlight it in the next video. So comment away, students. Now, Steve's secrets to success. This is a good one. Today's phrase is hard work. Now, I didn't come from much. We struggled with money growing up, and what I wanted to do, what I told myself at a young age was I didn't want to have to worry about money. My family worried about it every day. I didn't want to worry about it when I grew up. And all I knew was hard work. And hard work got me almost everywhere I wanted to go. By the time I was 16, I was actually a manager of other humans. And hard work really worked out for me, but not for much longer. After I graduated university, I landed my dream job. And I was in corporate America, and I was suddenly surrounded by people that had doctorate degrees. I had never met a person with a doctorate degree before, and I actually shook hands with somebody that was making well over $1 million a year. I'd never met people like this before, and I quickly realized these people moved differently than me. These people spoke differently than me. These people had something I didn't know how to do. I was out of my league, and I decided what I was going to do is take a step back, and luckily I made this decision. I wanted to study those folks that were really successful. And I wanted to learn what it was they did that I had no idea how to do. And I came up with this reality that's a very big life lesson. Hard work will get you almost anywhere you want to go. You can't teach hard work. Hard work will get you to all these levels in life. But if you want to get to the levels above that, you have to have this different gear. You have to have work smarter. Right? These people that I met when I got my first job out of university, they had a different gear I didn't know anything about. I just had one gear. I just knew how to work harder than everyone around me. But that doesn't get you to the levels up here. Working smarter does. And this was a really big lesson to me that I learned at about 23, 24 years old, and I carry it with me every day since. So let me know in the comments if this was something that you dealt with. I'll take it one step further. A lot of people will say, okay, hard work, I get it. I know how to do that. Or work smarter, I know how to do that. But they don't master it. In life, there's not many things you need to master to be very successful. There's probably less than 10. But unfortunately, humans focus on so many different things, and they try to be good at everything, and they end up being mediocre at everything. I don't want you to do that. Crypto is another example. People focus on so many, there's 10,000 ways to make money with crypto, and people are so scatterbrained focusing on all these different things, all these different coins. If you're investing in more than 5 coins, you're doing something drastically wrong. There's only 7 skills you need to master in crypto. 7, that's it. You take my combo classes, you're going to master the 7 skills. It's going to put you substantially above every other human. There's just 7 skills. But unfortunately, everyone says, oh, support and resistance, I know what it is. But mastering it is really what matters. I want you to focus everything that you do in your life. Focus on mastering it. Don't just focus on being good at it, or even great, or even excellent. Master. Okay? So, the next thing on our list, an update. My son is now 1 month old. He's starting to make eye contact. He grew last week 16.2%. Massive week for him. He's been growing at like 8.7% a week. Healthy, drinking a ridiculous amount of milk, but everything's great. And thank you for your continued support. I can't say this enough. We're building something so special. Me and you together. When you're coming on here, giving those thumbs up right away, boom, boom, positive comments, spreading the word, sharing. I love it. And I couldn't do this without you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, really. This is so incredible that I can come on here, do these videos I love, and really change lives. It's really a dream come true. And thank you for being a part of this journey and helping our mission and standing behind our mission. Want to give a couple shout outs to some countries. My homeland, USA, Australia. Good day, mates. We've got the UK. We've got the Netherlands. We've got Canada. We've got South Africa. We've got Germany. We have India. Shout out to all of you guys. Hope you're having a beautiful day. If I didn't name your country, I'm sorry. But we'll see you right back here next Monday. Every Monday, Super Monday coming next Monday. I look forward to seeing you guys. I look forward to continued learning and us staying on track, not sidetracked by all the media and all the noise and all the hype and all the drama and all the FUD. Just straight from the heart, facts, not my opinions, only what's in the charts. Our words are never paid for. They never will be, even though people are throwing ridiculous numbers at me every day. Steve, please, I'll pay 20,000, 30,000. Please just put me in your video. No, never, never. So thank you for your continued support. I'll see you back here next Monday. Peace and love to the Crypto Crew.